Okay, I think it should be working now. I just wasted a lot of time there. I think now it should be working. Just check once, guys, if it is working now. Let me know in the comment section if the voice is working. Yes, Fax Cover is here. My name is Ayush. Hello, Ayush. Good to see you again. How can I play with you? Yes, Ayush, you can challenge me. Ayush, you can tell me, let me know. DDJ, you can also let me know if the voice is clear now and if you are able to hear me, guys. Yeah, let's see. Just give me a heads up. Yes, thanks very much. You can challenge me, Facts Cover. I have joined the Eastern Blitz Arena, but I'll definitely play with you guys soon. So there was some settings in OBS which is always a problem there. So voice was not there, but it's working now. Okay, great. Okay. Some basic things we have to check always, and I have been streaming after many days, so maybe I missed checking few settings there. Okay, but now the voice is working, guys. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Okay, and okay, this tournament is starting. You can challenge me on my ID Kelo Chess India. You can do it in a casual way, casual 3+2 or 5+3. Let's play slow games. Let's not play bullet. So you can challenge me casual on 3+2 on my ID Kelo Chess India. Okay, you can see on my screen as well. This is my ID Kelo Chess India. Yeah, let's wait for this tournament to start. I'll play a couple of games in the tournament. No, we can play now as well. I can pause the tournament if you are challenging. Uh, Fax cover. Yes, so let's see if we can get it. You can challenge me. Just if the game starts, then after the game, I'll accept your challenge. Okay, I'll pause the tournament. I'll accept your challenge. If the game starts right over.
10, 9,
I think the game is
8,
starting now. So
7, 6,
I'll first finish a
5,
game and then I'll try to
4,
come back and play with you
3,
guys.
2, 1, 0.
Okay, 24, 26. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's try to play our best. I'm really sad about this leeches. They do not show this and I'm streaming. I really don't know why. Okay, is this the right move? I don't know how to play this. Let's try knight d4. They'll play c4 now, I think. Okay, let's castle. Let's play c5. Ah, now c3. Okay. I thought they'll play c4 there. You have to get this bishop as well. Now what's happening? They have stopped bishop g4, right? But we can go queen b6, trying to put more pressure on this pawn. Let's try queen b6. This is under attack. So now what happens? If we go knight takes f3, they'll take the knight on d5. We'll take the f3 knight, deliver a check, double check. The king goes in. And then what do? We cannot capture this back. So let's try supporting. But if we go bishop e6, yeah, we can go bishop e6. Let's go bishop e6, guys. What about knight a4 now? If there are any tactics, just let me know. I'm just closing all the things that are not required. Yes, Chessbrain, good to see you, Chessbrain. Yes, Chessbrain, you can challenge me next. I think we are getting a free pawn there. Knight c3, bc3. Knight takes on e5. Knight takes, bishop takes. What do you think, guys? Let's go ahead. Knight c3. I hope there is no trap in this, right? Knight e5. Can they go anywhere? No, there is no trap. There is rook b1. Oh, there is a rook b1 trap. Okay. Rook b1, but we have knight f3. So what they do is knight takes e5, knight takes e5, bishop takes e5, rook b1, right? And then we are not able to capture on e5 there. Okay, let's keep developing the pieces then. Let's go rook d8. Rook b1 is of concern because then I have to move the queen and there is no pin on the pawn there. That's the problem. And then they can take our bishop on e5. So that was a very nice counter trap. Okay, bishop a6, a3, trying to capture this pawn. Now can we go for this? Because we have a pin on the d4 pawn again. There are two pins right now with the queen and with the rook. So if we go knight e5, bishop e5, and then rook b1. Rook b1, we can go queen c7, trying to attack this pawn and support this pawn at the same time. Can they capture? No, can't. They can't because we will take the queen then, right? So we can try this. Let's try this, guys. Let's try. Yes, please challenge me, fax cover. Also mention your ID in the chat, fax cover, so that we can. I'll know that what which challenge to accept. Okay, now this check. King moves, bishop takes rook, and no, this looks very much dangerous. Let them move the bishop back. Oh, that's their idea. That is their idea. So now they can capture. No, they can't capture yet. So we'll go to a5, trying to attack their c3 pawn. I have to be careful now because this bishop is hanging. I don't want their queen to have some dangerous moves right now. So queen f3 maybe. Queen f3. Yeah, idea is to go bishop b7. Okay, queen c2. And now we can just save the bishop first. We'll just save the bishop first. Okay, so these two right now are like hanging, or you can say it's the weakness for us, weakness for them, which we need to target. Yes, guys? Yeah. So rook moves and they're attacking this twice now. We have a2 pawn which we can capture for free. All we can do is we can just play rook to b8. There is bishop b4 that does not trap our queen. Rook c8, bishop b7. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes, and nothing thereafter. So let's play rook b8 simply. Let's save the pawn. Idea is to go b6 now. And then once the bishop moves, we can take the pawn on a2 with the help of the bishop. So we have to play fast now, guys. I have to play fast. Okay, they're threatening pawn d5 maybe. So let's go pawn b6 first. And now we can take on a2, but they will have rook to a1. Okay, we have bishop c4 as intermediate move. Okay, let's go back here on c4. Idea is to go a5 now. This is very well supported. Now we are in time pressure, so we have to make sure that we play fast. And that's the blunder, guys. When you start playing fast, this is what happens. Okay, now let's try to counterpin the bishop. I don't know if this works, but let's try. I missed out bishop a5. That's not good. That's not good. Come on. I need to focus more. Meanwhile, guys, you can just let me know if it is. Yeah, fax cover. Yes, you can send 3 plus 0 or 3 plus 2. Yeah, you can send 3 plus 2. Also, guys, those who are watching and those who want to ask questions in Hindi, definitely you can go ahead, guys, to watch to ask your questions in Hindi. Okay, now bishop d4, queen d4, queen f2, right? Queen f2 does not work then. Hmm. So can we just move the rook around? Okay, pawn takes no, rook takes no. So we move the rook, they will take the pawn here. Queen d4. Yeah, seems okay. Let's try this. Let them go for b6 pawn. Then I think we have this bishop d4, cd4, queen d4, queen f2, queen a1. Let's hope they play that. Okay. Now let's try bishop d4. I don't know. I'm just playing in time pressure now. Let's see if it works because now a1 rook is hanging, right? So that gives us some edge over there. They have to capture with the pawn. We'll capture with the queen. We also have queen e4 there instead of capturing the rook if it creates any threat. 45 seconds. I really have to play fast now. I'll just pre-move this queen takes. King moves. Okay, queen takes rook, and now I think bishop c3 first. Idea is to go queen e5 and checkmate me. Now bishop c3 I can just take, right? Yeah, I can just take. So they'll play bishop b4, maybe bishop d2. Okay. Now let's try to exchange the queens quickly if we can. Okay, they are not allowing us to exchange. Okay, that's free, right? Yeah, that's free. And now I think we have this queen. Okay. Now let's try to pin the bishop. Let's not fall for any traps now. Check. King goes back. And then we go bishop e5. Now idea is to put pressure here and put pressure here as well. Let's see if we can beat this guy. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost. Oh, we also have f4 move there. f5. Taking the bishop. This is almost winning. We just have to make sure we don't blunder now. Okay, let's exchange and pin the bishop. Get the bishop for free. Next move. Yes, that's great, guys. Very good. A very good victory to start with. I'll pause and let's check the challenges now. Okay, Superman is here. Let's try to play with Superman. Hello, Superman. Hope you're doing fine. Yes, now I think it's there. They are showing here. I'm streaming. That's great to see. Okay, let's go English opening. My ID is Kelo Chess India. You can see on my screen, Chess Brain and Facts Cover. एंड दोज हु आर लिसनिंग गाइस, आपको कुछ कोई सवाल है हिंदी में तो आप हिंदी में भी पूछ सकते हो गाइस. फील फ्री टू आस्क योर क्वेश्चंस इन हिंदी. आई विल बी आंसरिंग देम इन हिंदी, सो इफ यू आर नॉट कंफर्टेबल. Okay, Guna, you're next. I'll try to play. Gunnar, can you try to send me 3 plus 2, please? Try to send me 3 plus 2, please. Okay, guys, those who have just joined who want to play with me, my yeah, facts cover, you're not given the ID, so please mention your ID so that I can know, right? If you give me the ID, I can know whom I want to accept the next. If you're not giving me the ID, I won't be able to find out, right? Which ID should I accept next? So please try to give me your ID. Everyone, please give their IDs, okay? I think ChessBrain, you're Guna. I'm just making a note of that. Yes, I think I've got some challenge there. I'm just making a note of the challenges there. Okay, should I capture? No, I should not capture the knight. I'll just try to. I think I had some list of people who have already challenged me so far. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So, Chess Brain. Chess Brain, what's your ID? So, Chess Brain, you can, if you're comfortable, you can let me know your name and your ID so that I can make a note. And have got one more. I have got challenge from Guna as well. Gun double 4 times A. Okay. Yeah, what do I play now? Should we just go for this pawn? Okay, let's capture and go bishop e5. Let's capture and go bishop e5 because I don't want this bishop to be there here. This is one of the standard ways. You just put the bishop there and put it over here so that whenever the knight moves, you can take the bishop on g7. Of course, you play queen d2 to go here, they'll support the pawn with the king there so that we cannot go queen at bishop h6. We have to go bishop e5. Okay, so let's see what happens now. They cannot play d5. Bishop takes the rook. Let me come back to the comment section, guys. Okay. Yeah, Chess Brain. Chess Brain is Guna and Hari Krishna is here. Hello, Parik. Hari Krishna, how are you? Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Parik Hari Krishna. And Parik Hari Krishna, you had been on our stream, our guest stream. That was amazing. And we'll look forward to get you again sometime on the stream. Okay. And Okay, sorry. There are many comments, right? Fax cover, so sometimes it gets. Okay, your name is Ayush. Okay, fax cover. Your name is Ayush. I'm making a note. Fax. Fax cover is Ayush, and let me check. Okay, fax cover says 3 plus 0. Okay, okay, fax cover. I cannot see your ID in the chat, so it will be helpful if you just help me once again with your ID. I mean, you may have to type it again. You must have given it, but I'm not able to because I have to look at the board and look at the chat and other settings also, everything at the same time. So sometimes it becomes difficult. Okay, guys. So please manage if I am asking you your ID couple of times. Please don't get angry about it. It is difficult to think, to play on the board and look at the chat all together, right? And that makes me blunder on the board. So yeah. So help me out there. Let's go for e4 replic. I want to just get this pawn away so that I can take the bishop on g7. Okay, guys, and yes, Parik, good to see you back again. And Guna made a note of you. So Guna, your ID is Guna, and your okay, let's go bishop g7 first. Does they have knight f2? I think they had knight f2 here, right? Before capturing the bishop. Okay. Now it's our responsibility to play with this IQP, that is isolated queen pawn. The rook is hanging, so let's see what happens now. They'll play bishop d5. Bishop d5 should be the best move for black now. Okay, there are two challenges. Gattu is here and Guna is here. Gattu and Guna. Okay. Gattu, you can let me know your game name Gattu if you want to uh, if you are comfortable giving up your name. Okay, now I should not exchange, that is for sure. Let's develop the pieces. Okay, let's keep developing the pieces. I think we have to pay price for this hanging pawn on d4. I should not have kept the pawn hanging there. Just support the pawn. I want them to play f5 because once they f5, the king is slightly exposed. We want to provoke them to play f5 there. Okay, now this is hanging. So let's try to create some weakness in their position. Maybe h4, h5, something there. Make them go f5, g5. Okay, did I miss something? I think I missed something there. Queen e7, f5. Oh, I definitely missed something. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, that was a nice trick. That was a nice trick, Superman. That was definitely a nice trick. Okay, what's happening now? Am I losing a rook? Do I have to play? No, I have to play piece down, not rook down, right? So I have to play one piece down now. Okay, so they are going to capture on e4. Let's try to go h5. Let's try to create some weaknesses. The bishop is super strong. There is a mating threat here. So I think I'm losing this game. Very good game, Superman. I mean, I missed the threat of capturing on e4 there. g5, perfect. So let's go for a check now first. Queen f6, maybe. And now let's avoid exchanging. Queen c5. I have to look for some kind of perpetual, maybe, if I can. there is 2 seconds increment, so Superman has enough time. Okay. Gattu is here. Okay, Saiteja. Okay, Saiteja. Gattu. Okay, Saiteja. I have made a note of that. Good to see you on the live stream, Saiteja. Saiteja. Okay, I'll call it as Saiteja. I think that's the right way to pronounce. Okay, they have blocked this. So what do we do next? This is hanging. We want queen to be on g6. We have to try something there. Check. What position can we get a perpetual? If the king is on g7, and if we are able to deliver a queen e7 check, queen e7, king g8, queen e8 check. Yeah, queen e8 check. Okay, so this will give me some perpetual idea. Queen e8, queen g6, right? This is perpetual, what I can look forward to. But in case, I mean, the rook has to go away. Only if the rook goes away, I'll be able to get that. And if not, and if the rook is able to come on the last rank, king moves up and there is a checkmate on h1. So I have to be super careful. Okay, what do I do now? Let's try to break on the queen side. Queen d7. Okay, they want to go for this pawn. Okay, so let's give a check again. Let's try to repeat some moves. And let's go back. Queen d6. They want to capture the pawn. They can't. So we'll try to again not exchange the pieces. We'll just try to go back somewhere. Oh, rook d8. Was it trapping the queen? I think rook d8 was trapping the queen there. Was it? Oh, now there is this check, right? This move. Oh, okay. That was not good. So I go queen a4, they go bishop to h1, and there is a mate on this square. Check. Yeah, I don't think there is any way to escape from that. Let's go queen f1. There is this now. Oh, I had queen a6, right? Yes, I had queen a6 there. I missed queen a6. Fax cover for some reason. Can you see my ID or it's not coming in the I think it's not coming in the comment section, fax cover. Anyone? Anyone just check the please check the list if you can find fax covers ID. I cannot see fax covers ID anywhere. I may be able to get something over here. Something, maybe something, a slight hope. Okay, that's interesting. Rook check, queen check. Okay, do I have a queen check again? No, I don't have any queen check. I have a rook check. I'll go here first. Okay, bishop h4, rook check. Queen check. I think now I'm back in the game. Queen check. And now I should not mess up anymore. I have how many? 3, 4 pawns. So I'm 2 pawns up. So queen exchange is good for me, it seems. Okay, let's go for a check again. And a check again. Let's try to block the king. Check again. And now check again. Queen exchange is good, but let's try to figure out if we can do something else over here. Queen check. Queen check, queen check. Let's come back now. Just save the pawn. Oh, that's good. That's good for me because now exchanges and I am having two passers there. So one, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Okay, time pressure. And we cannot stop them from getting a queen, that's for sure. So we have to figure out a way now to give them some kind of skewer or something to checkmate or to exchange the queens if possible. Okay, let's hope. Let's hope. Yeah, that is what I was hoping for. Now I can exchange the queens. It's a long game. It's a long game, guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, Ayush. Ayush, I think you're challenging on the wrong ID. Maybe Ayush. I cannot see any challenges. Okay, guys, you can challenge me, or I can go back to the tournament. I can continue playing tournament. Yes. Sorry, facts cover Ayush. I really could not get your ID there. I am just going through the entire chat. You must have put it for the fourth time in the comment section, but I cannot see it. If so, is your name I know that your name is Ayush, but is your ID also Ayush? That is the question. Okay, Guna, let's try to play with you meanwhile. Okay, let's go knight f3. Okay, guys, so you can also tell me which opening you want me to play against you. Yeah, ABCD, yes, ABCD, ABCD, you can play as well, definitely. Ayush Prahlad Gupta. Okay, Ayush, now I think I got your ID. Ayush Prahlad Gupta, that's what you were watching the game, Ayush. Yeah. Okay, Guna, let's try to play with you. K9, K9. Okay, Ayush, I'm going to accept your ID after this. And there are three challenges right now. Ayush, Gattu, and K9. Okay, Ayush, Gattu, and K9. That will be the sequence. Okay, guys, I'm just putting it in the chat. Ayush, Gattu, and K9. Okay, that is the sequence now. Sequence. Okay, I'll just put. What do I do now? What do I do? Okay, let's just go D4. Guys, you can let me know whichever opening you want me to play against you. I'll play that opening against you. Okay, let me know, guys. If you want to play any specific opening, any practice, any specific opening to check your skills, definitely you can challenge me. Just in the comment section, you can tell me what, or in the chat room also, you can tell me which opening you want to play. Now, if they take, we can take back with the knight. So that's the idea of putting the knight on d2. And this was, I'd seen this long back in one of the Botvinnik games where he had put the knight on d2, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, the idea is simply that you don't go on c3. When they put the pawn on c4, just take it back with the knight. That's the idea. Okay, they're leaving the e5 square. Let's occupy the e5 square then. If the knight is moving away, the bishop is in danger right now. I'll just take the bishop next move. Okay, there are four challenges. So boobies is fourth one. Okay, Lingua. Yes, ABCD, ABCD, ABCD. What's your ID? Just let us know. It's fun to say ABCD, ABCD. Okay, let me know. ABCD, ABCD. What's your ID? Okay, Queen C7, E4. Can we go E4? Pawn takes, knight takes. No, we can't. Yet we know we cannot go yet on E4. Okay, what do we do now? It's interesting position. Okay, I'm in time pressure now. So there is, I cannot exchange on. Let's capture the pawn. Let's try to open up the file for the rook. They have to capture back with the e pawn, that is for sure, or with the knight. Knight is good for us. Then we can go maybe pawn to, yeah. Okay, so c2 and d3 both are in danger. So let's now go e4. Okay, Sriram is here. Hello, Sriram. Good to see you. Sriram, would you like to join the stream? Just let me know. I'll get you on the stream right away if you're free. Just message me and I will take you on the stream. I'll have to check how to add via Google Meet, but I can send you a Google Meet link, Sriram. You can join the stream if you wish to, if you're free. Now the knight goes back. Now what do we do? Should we just go for the d5 break? Pawn takes, knight takes. Then what? Then what? Or can we go d5, pawn takes, knight d5? Oh, okay, we have bishop d5, pawn takes, knight d5, and bishop d5, knight d5. I think thereafter, okay, it's pinned. So maybe we just need to improve the position, which is the worst piece we need to develop. Okay, the queen is not developed, so we'll just develop the queen. Let's choose a simple. Yeah, so facts cover. Ayush is saying take the bishop with the knight. Yeah, it looks simple, but I don't like the position because then the pawn will take and the rook will get some open diagonal, open file over here, right? So that's why they are not castling. Okay, once they castle, then I can go for this bishop. Okay, now they are putting the bishop there on h4. We can just put the pawn to f3. We are in time pressure, so we'll just keep playing fast now. And now let's try to get the knight out of the way. We'll go a5, a5. The knight has to go back then, and then we can go knight c4, supporting the pawn there on. Let's go a5. Where will the knight move? Knight c8 maybe. Okay, we can take the knight first. Oh, then the pawn is pinned. Okay, amazing. I didn't see that, and I cannot. Oh, they should have taken with the queen, right? Yes. And now we are piece up. So once we are piece up, then you can start exchanging the pieces. There is no need to hurry to exchange pieces, Ayush. Okay, now I think d6 is a very nice square. Okay, let's get rid of the pin first. We don't want the knight to be on the pin. We want the knight to be on d6. Okay, knight b5. Idea is to go knight d6. If the bishop takes, we take back with the pawn, opening up the diagonal for the bishop to attack on g7. Rook a2. They are trying to pin the bishop. Okay, time pressure. Let's just exchange the rooks. I don't think there are any tactics, so we can just exchange the rooks now. Rook takes, rook here, bishop takes. There is bishop c5 check. So what they can do is they can just try to move the queen away so that the b6 is hanging, and if I capture b6, they have bishop c5 check. Yes, thanks, Sriram. That's fine. Happy journey to you. You're traveling now. That's good. Okay, can we go knight d6? Knight d6, bishop d6, e d6, and then queen b2. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have active bishop. It's so good always to have some active pieces. Okay, let's save the bishop. It was hanging on a1. Now we really need to play fast here. Okay, pawn takes. I hope there are no tactics whatsoever. Okay, let's support the pawn. At 6, let's go f4. Just trying to exchange the bishop now. Check. Queen c7, queen e6, and queen b3. Okay, let's go queen here. Now idea is to go e6. Okay, now what? Now what to do? Do. 7, queen b3, e6. Okay, e6. I think that should be it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Guna. Let's accept the next challenge. Okay, guys, are your challenges, those who have challenged before have gone away? I'm accepting challenge from Shri Shiro. So, Shriram, I'm accepting 3 plus 2, but that's fine. Let's try to play. Let's try to play some games. Okay. Okay, guys, when you're challenging, please challenge with casual mode. Okay. Okay, they want to go h5. Okay, let's go bishop here. Pawn push. I don't want them to go knight e4, hence I played d3 there. So bishop takes, queen takes, and queen b7, knight g4. Let's take the bishop. Now I have queen b7. h2 is guarded. I also have knight d2 to protect the knight on f3. You want to capture this knight for sure on f6. I think bishop h3 was slightly premature there. Yes, yes, after some time leeches will cancel it. Yes. So they want to castle now, and we have knight to g4 move. So queen will go to somewhere e6 or oh, they have queen. They are threatening queen g3 now. Yeah, let's try to defend the pawn first. Bishop moves, and now should we go for knight g4? Queen moves here. Queen f7. So queen has to go back somewhere on d7. Let's exchange. Okay, let's go for knight g4 now. Knight g5, not g4. Endgame should be good for us if we are able to exchange the pieces, and if we make it in time, the endgame should be good for us then. Okay, queen d7. Now should we go for the free rook? If we go for the rook, they have castles and the queen is trapped a bit, and they have knight a6. So let's exchange the queens. Let's not get greedy here. If we get greedy, then we have to pay the price. So now they have knight takes d7, and now we have a c6 target. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's try to play. Let's go knight c3. They have the b2 as a target, so we have to make sure they don't get the b2 pawn. Okay, knight at 7. What are they trying to do? Just exchange the pieces. That should be okay. Let's go knight at 7, rook at 7, and now b6, b3. We don't want to create a weakness there. And now I think we can go. Okay, they want to go attack on the king side there. So we'll keep developing the pieces. Definitely c6 has to be our square. We have to attack on c6. So a4 might not be a good move right now. f6, they are preparing for this move. g5. We have to look for the counter attack. g5 we take. Okay, knight takes now. We are attacking the hanging bishop. Knight bishop goes back. And now this g5 is covered for some time. So, okay, we have knight d5. Okay, let's go b4. They want to push h4 pawn. Okay, g5 and h4. Okay, fine. Let's push the pawn. And now pawn push. Now they'll go g4. Okay, bishop f6. What is the idea of that? Knight d6 is a check. Knight c5 is a check. Bishop d4 is a check. Okay, I need to play fast now. Super fast. Pawn takes. Pawn takes. Can I take with the knight? Yes, I can. Should I is the question. Okay, let's take. Let's check. I'm opening up the file. I'm helping them. So that's not great at all. But let's see if we can do something over there. Some tactics maybe. I think we are losing on time. That's it. Nothing else. Knight f3 check. King moves. Knight h4. King moves. Check and exchange the. We'll go for the checkmate threat. No. c6. Let's exchange. Exchange and push the pawn. I think there is a mate on the move. We are winning there almost. Yeah. That's winning. Good game. Thank you very much, Shriram, for the game. Amazing game. Okay, so Heartbeat Racing. Just a minute, guys. I'm just trying to calm down there. Okay, Darshu has challenge right now. Darshu challenge. Darshu, just a minute. Okay, guys. It has gone away. Others, so please re-challenge me. Okay, Ayush. Okay, Ayush. Sorry, Ayush. I'll accept this. Accept your challenge here after this. Okay, free pawn on e4. Is it really free? Am I falling into some trap? Bishop f7, king f7. Okay, no trap. Let's bring the knight back now. We don't want to give away the f7 pawn. Bishop e7. Now we can get the bishop. Okay, if they allow us, they have not allowed us. So they're trying to checkmate us. Very nice. Good threats. Oh, there is knight e6, f e6, queen e6. I think we can just take it. Okay, Darshu, you need to practice a lot on your middle game skills. What you played is okay, but you could have done better there. Knight g5 check. Okay. Yeah, that was really an intense game, Shriram. Yes, thanks for the game. Gattu, the challenge is going away, so you have to challenge again, Gattu. If I don't accept the challenge, the leech automatically cancels the challenge. So please challenge again. Keep challenging. Just keep challenging. Okay. Just when the game is about to end, you can look at the game. Okay. When the game is about to end, please challenge me because that is the rhyme. I can accept your challenge immediately once the game is over. Yes. Let's go for the free pawn on b2. Okay, again you are trying some checkmate threats. We'll keep munching the pawns, the tasty pawns. Okay, let's try to attack you a bit now. Mhm. Okay, guys, keep Sending the challenge. Okay, I cannot see challenge from Ayush yourself and Gattu. So please challenge again. Yeah, Ayush, now your challenge is there. I'll accept yours next. G5 will set up a mating thread. There is this check. Okay, this is a mate, right? I missed it. Okay. Now king moves, pawn G5, king H5, and queen H3 mate. Okay. Yes, thank you very much, Darshu. Now, okay. Ayush, can you challenge quickly, please? Ayush, you have been waiting. Yeah, let's play with you, Ayush. And after this, Boobies, I think you are waiting from long. Okay, we'll try to play you with you next. Okay, okay, guys. When you are playing, you can make put in notes which opening you want me to play against you, so that you can practice your opening. Okay, I'll go D5 now. Let's try to go D5. I'll go knight F6. Okay, you're doing fianchetto. Let's go bishop F5, C6, E6, bishop E7. Guardians of Galaxy. No, Guardians of Galaxy, I'm not playing bullet games. I'm just playing casual blitz games with the viewers right now. So if you want to play, please try to send in some casual blitz challenges. Maybe 3+2 is fine. Okay, couple of challenges more. Let's see. Gattu. Yeah, Gattu, let's try to play with you next. Gattu. Gattu, can you change it to 3+2? And the ratio is 3+2 already, so that's fine. Okay, we can take the pawn, right? Let's take the pawn. So once you're pushing the pawn, guys, you have to be careful, okay? You don't fall for this simple pawn break so that you lose your extra pawn. You have to be careful when you're pushing the pawns. No bullets, Guardians of Galaxy. Please send a blitz challenge. Let's go for the free pawn. Let's try to attack the bishop. I think I may get a piece now, a free piece. Yeah, but the rook is hanging. Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, I get another knight then on c3 or e3, whatever they play. They have to take the rook right now. I take their piece and then they take the bishop back. Okay, I can take the bishop now, right? Yeah, I'll take the bishop now. Now the king is left bit unprotected, so that's good for me. Knight is hanging, so let's develop the pieces. Rook d1. We want to go knight d6 maybe. Okay, let's develop the knight quickly first. Idea is to go knight to b3 as well. Mhm. There is no threat with queen f4. Let's try to improve the pieces. Okay. Do we get a free pawn on b2 now? Let's try to go knight d3. I know it's risky to capture here. There'll be a lot of hanging pieces. Hanging pawn on a5. Bishop is hanging. Knight is hanging. Okay, let's capture the free pawn. Take some risk. Queen takes. Rook takes. Queen takes. And now the queen goes to b3 maybe. to save the pawn as well. Okay, queen c7. That's interesting. So we can take the queen, the knight takes, and then we can take the pawn. The rook moves here to a1, and we lose the pawn on a5 then. What if we capture directly, right? We can capture directly as well. Let's capture directly because if the queen captures, we are supporting the pawn with the bishop then. Yes, yeah. Mayank is here. Hello, Mayank. Good to see you. Okay, Mayank, reach out to me later on. We are looking for some streamers as well. We are looking for some paid streamers. I'll be sending out a message soon to all the viewers who want to get paid and come on my stream, guys. So if you're really into streaming and if you really want to play, be a good streamer and want to get paid for it, you can join our team of KLOHS India streamers. I'm sending out a form to fill so that you can uh, join the team of streamers. And we are looking for more people to join our team so that we can expand uh, our reach to maximum crowd out there. Okay, so you can say we are hiring. You can use the simple word we are hiring. Yes, we are. Okay, let's try to get the knight away somewhere now. Okay, knight moves to b7. Check. Okay, I have to be careful now. Okay, I cannot just let my guard down. Okay, let's go for the free pawn on e5. I'm going to play f4. Okay, let's take the pawn. They cannot take the bishop. It is supported. Okay, I think they missed. Ayush missed that the bishop was supported. Okay, Ayush, sorry, no takebacks. Others are waiting. Ayush, I'm really sorry, Ayush. I cannot give the take back there. Let's save the f7 pawn because f4 will deflect the defender. Okay, now we can just take the knight back and start pushing the pawn. Let's push the pawn. We need to support here. Okay, now they have just blocked everything. We have to make sure our pawns are not getting exchanged. We have to take the king up now. I should have taken the king up. Okay, let's check. Can create a passer. They should have captured the pawn on e5. Let's get the king in the game. Okay, so far we are good. h3. Nothing to worry, right? Yeah. So we have to reach here. So king is on d5, knight a5, knight c4, attacking the knight. The knight moves. Okay, the knight comes here. Let's put king up. Knight c7 check. Let the knight come nearby the pawn. Now, what's the idea? No idea, right? Let's keep pushing the pawn. We have this passer as well, so we don't need to worry about king to d. Okay, now we can check first, and then we can capture the knight on a2. And if the king takes pawn, we get a queen now. Take it, take it, and no stalemate now. Just pray I don't stalemate, guys. Okay, this is always tricky, always tricky. Support somewhere here. Yeah, now that's a mate. Okay, thank you very much, Ayush, for the game, and sorry to keep you waiting for so long. Okay, there is some message. Okay, okay, Darshu is Sarvasva. Okay, Sarvasva, we'll try to play with you. Okay, Gattu, you are waiting. Okay, so we'll try to play with Gattu you first. Abhishek Srivastava, good to see you, Abhishek Srivastava. How are you? Good to see you after many days. Okay, Gattu, go ahead, please, in the game. And Abhishek Srivastava, you can challenge me 3 plus 2, maybe. We can play a 3 plus 2 game. And Gattu is there, right? Gattu, we are playing with Gattu right now. And yeah, okay, fine. Let's go with. Okay, guys, you can let me know which opening you want me to play against you. So I'll play that opening. Okay, let's go d6, Perk defense, knight f6. Guardians of Galaxy, I've stopped Bullet. Absolutely, I've stopped Bullet because what happens is I don't like really to play Bullet and speak at the same time. Yeah, so it's not for streaming. Sometimes maybe when I'm not streaming, I may play Bullet, but not much. Okay, let's keep developing the pieces now, or let's go C5. This got converted into Sicilian Dragon now. Okay, nothing there. I'm just checking everything is working fine in the background. Okay, pawn E5. Let's take E5. Let them capture with the knight. We'll play knight D7, trying to challenge their knight. And knight takes, bishop takes. Also, guys, I think I got a message in between that they want to learn about how to become FIDE instructor. So let me know, guys. Even if you are interested, we can definitely try to work on that and help you to become a FIDE instructor. FIDE instructor is a chess coach which is approved by FIDE, a licensed chess coach by FIDE. I recently got that title of being a licensed coach. Okay, I don't like this position. I'll just play a5 now. Is there knight b5? I have to neutralize this bishop and knight. They are really doing well right now. Okay, I'll not capture. Let's go here. Knight b6, knight d5. All the viewers out there, let me know any questions if you have. Questions, queries, let me know please. We'll try to work on them. Is it safe? Yes, it seems safe. Now there are two threats. Knight takes c3, knight takes f4. So they have to save the bishop somewhere. Then we go knight c3, bc3. Okay, they have taken. We will take back. And now b2 is a target. So let's hope we can get something on b2 there. Okay, bishop moves, and then what now? Let's just try to develop the bishop. Last piece is out of the game. We'll try to develop it. Okay, let's go for the pawn on b2 now. Everything seems to be safe. No, queen b6 is a mistake. Bishop d5, knight d7. Okay, so we cannot play that. Okay, let's just play rook c8. Develop the piece. We're playing simple now, guys. Not trying to do anything adventurous. And Gattu is really Sai Teja, you're really playing well today. I mean, this is really a nice game so far. Yeah, see again, you played the perfect move to get the pawn on b7. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, I need to break out of all of this soon. I'll go knight c7. I know b7 is hanging now. And also I'm losing the exchange. Yes, perfect. So now there is knight c6 move. Okay, let's go for it. I know there is a fork now. Let's try to play with the fork. Now the bishop is hanging, so bishop has to go back, and I'll go for the b2 pawn then. Okay, that's a good move. Queen f3, not moving the bishop away. I cannot move the rook away. I cannot move the knight away. That's the problem. Bishop b2 and bishop d4, bishop c6. Okay, let's go for the b2 pawn. I know that this is not a good move, but let's see. You're helping the rook to get activated. There should be some kind of tactics with this bishop here. Something over there, something. I think, yeah. Bishop d4 now, bishop c6. Bishop queen goes back to c8. Rook takes, queen takes. Yes, this is winning for white now. Yes, this is winning for white, definitely. Okay, queen f4 was the best move there. Okay, now let's just bring the knight back to its senses. Knight was absolutely in a pathetic position. Let's take the pawn. Bishop e5 and what? I hope I'm not missing anything here. I can just take the pawn, right? Yes. Okay, interesting. I just keep pushing the pawn now. Check. Maybe just take it over here. I think that should be it. Yes, very good game, Sai Teja, and this was very much, I mean, you played perfect till the last few seconds until you got on time pressure. Okay, so very good game, Sai Teja. Okay, let's see. Okay, Darshu is here. I think your name is something else. Okay. K9 is here. Okay, let's try to play with Darshu now. K9, I'll accept your challenge next. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll just come back to the comments also. Yeah, Sarvasva. Okay. Sarvasva, very nice name, Sarvasva. Okay, let's go ahead. I'll just rearrange the camera, but it looks like I'm going out of focus there. Yes, d4, d6, g4. I'll just take the pawn. I'm just worrying. I'm just always afraid about this. Some new sneaky moves, g4, and people trying to set up some traps. Okay, free knight. Think Sarvasva. That's a nice name. Come back to chat if anything is going on in the chat, guys. Let's check. Yes. You're welcome, Saitecha. Okay, let's go d5. We'll just capture the pawn. Okay, let's go e6. Oh, that's a blunder, right? I'm losing the bishop now. Knight f4. Okay, I think I was not alert there. Anyways, so queen b6, c5, knight c6. I'm still losing the bishop. Knight f4, and I lose the bishop. Okay, rook moves. Let's try to save the bishop now. Let's get it back. e6 and exchange with this b3 bishop. Okay, let's play knight d4. Idea is to go knight f3. Definitely they'll capture. Yes, that's what has happened. Let's open up the c file now so that we can pile up all the attack over here in the c file. Okay, let's go to the c file now. c3, that's not good for white. You're just opening up your castle. Free pawn, knight is pinned. Pawn push. Let's attack the knight more. Rook takes c3, and I think that should be game over. I could have played d5 as well. Pawn takes, rook c8. Okay. Is a mate on b2 now. Only if they play rook e2 I have to capture it, or else I can pre-move this queen to b2. Okay guys, so 15-20 minutes more. Yes, thank you Darshan, well played. Okay, let's check the challenges. Okay, 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 you're not making the move. Okay, let's go. Which opening should I play? Let's play Nimzo Indian defense. If they go c4, of course. Yeah, let's play Nimzo Indian where the bishop goes to b4 now. Okay, guys, any new ideas if you have, we can try to implement them. So keep suggesting. Shivam has challenged. Shivam, yes, you can challenge 3 plus 2, Shivam. After this, we can play after this game. Okay, we can just push the pawn, right? e5, yes, we can. If they capture, we can just capture back with the knight, and the knight is really happy in the game. Of course, they have two bishops, so we should not open up the game, open up the position. We have knight, so we should prefer a close position. If you have bishops, you should prefer a open position there. Okay, what do we do now? 6. Okay, let's try to go knight e4, attack the c3 pawn. Idea is to go f5 as well now. f5, f4, f5, maybe rook f6, rook somewhere here. Yeah, let's try to improve the pieces. a6 is fine. We are happy with the close position as we have knights. If they take, we take back, and the rook gets an open file. So we play on the queen side then. Okay, queen moves. Now let's go. Should we go f5? That's a question. Okay, now I think I can go knight f3, knight g4, knight g5, not f3. No threats yet, so I'm doing fine. Unless they play pawn to d5, I'm absolutely okay. So we're trying to build some pressure on the king side now. We'll force them to play g3 or f3, something one of the most, so that their king side becomes weak over there. Yes, d5 now, that was expected. They want to close the position, but this is really good for us because now we have knights, right? And knights are really good in the close position. We have this bishop, we'll just try to take care of it. What we can do about it, we'll think about it, and then we'll take the decision accordingly. But so far, so good. Only thing is that we don't want this open file to fall in white's hands. So as far as we can avoid it, we are doing well. Let's go e4, creating a square for the knight. I worry about my bishop. That's the only thing I have a concern about right now. Apart from that, we are okay. So knight takes knight, queen takes knight. Yeah, after queen takes knight, we have, oh, okay, they have moved the knight away. That's okay. So now can we move the knight to e5? Threat is to go knight f3, pawn takes, bishop takes, knight. No, that's not working so far. So still, I think we can go rook f6 there. Yeah, let's go rook f6. We have to provoke them to play either h3 or g3. Once that happens, then we get a lot of attacks there. Provocation. Provocation means just force opponent or make them feel that they are making a right move there with. Okay, let's go there. Bishop comes back. Now this is good for us. Close position is good for us. Knight c6 now. That is okay. Rook h6 also stops their h4. Now this is good for us because now we can give some threats, right? Let's try to bring the last piece in the game. Not last, this is the last one. Yeah, knight h3 check now. This is what I was saying about. Once you provoke them to play one of the pawns, then the position falls very soon. Knight d3 is there. Knight e3 fork is there, right? But we can't go on those squares right now. Okay, let's try to just play this back because there is a rook h1. Let's just take it and take the free pawn on a6 now. Another free pawn on c4. Oh, oh, how did I miss? Okay, good game. I don't know your actual name, but yeah, good game. You played well. Okay, Darshu, we have played again once. Uh, okay, let's try to play with you, Darshu. One last game. Rated. Send a casual challenge, please, Darshu. Send a casual one. Okay, send me a casual challenge, please, guys. Don't send me a rated, please. I'll be back in a minute. I'll just. I'll be back, guys. I'll just freshen up and come back. Yes, guys, I'm back. Let me just start the video. Yes, okay. Let's go ahead. Let's just check who has challenged. Okay, Darshu, let's go ahead. Yeah. I hate the green screen problem that this OBS has. Always, always I'm just have to keep fixing it. Let's try to go Royal Lopez if they play knight c6, if the issue plays okay, knight f. This is the Petrov. Petrov, I have not played much of Petrov, so let's try to capture the pawn. I don't know what happens now. I think there's d3 move, knight goes back, and okay, what's this? I don't know if there was any trap over there or something. Oh, bishop b4, I'm losing the pawn now on e4, I guess. Castles quickly maybe now. Knight d5, knight c7, knight f6, queen g4. Okay, now they're trying to mate us on h3. Let's go knight d5. That is to go knight c7. On a6, let's get the rook. d5, let's take the pawn, and they have bishop h3, but we'll take the queen then. Let's take the queen. Okay, they have saved the queen. That's nice. Let us save the pawn and attack the pawn and threaten bishop f4 all at the same time. Threads, guys. The number of threads you create, it's always going to be good for you. Oh, we can play in the full screen, right? Why did I forget about this? Let's play in the full screen. But then you're not able to see the bottom side of the board. Okay, I'll just bring it out. Okay, let's go to bishop f4. Develop all the pieces. Development is most important, and also getting free pieces. So b8 is keyword now. This is keyword. Now we have bishop c7 check as well. King moves and bishop f5, queen e6, fe6, fe6, and rook d1 check. And almost it's a mate then. Bishop f5, queen e6 is forced. We take with the pawn. And now rook check. And now rook moves here. Oh, that's interesting. I think that should finish the king. Queen f7 now. Bishop f4. Oh, there is this as well. And then what? Check. I know I'm delaying the mate for long, but that's almost it. Okay. Okay, thanks Darshu now for all the games. I think there are no more challenges, so I'll go back and try to play one simple arena tournament for some games. So it's 3 plus 0, 5 plus 0 is going on. Let's try to join this. Let's try to join on 5 plus 0. Okay. So, guys, I'll be playing some games again now, rated games on the arena. Okay, let's try to play. Okay, let's try to go c4 here. This is 5 plus 0, right? Yeah. I have to make sure I have the control of the timing there, right? If I should not get away from the time control. So it was fun, guys, playing with all of you, all the viewers out there. Now I'll come back and play with some random players online, rated games on the Blitz Arena. Darshu is watching. Good, Darshu, to see you over there. Okay, pawn e6. Let's go knight f3. Tomasz, where is he from? He's from Poland. Polish. He's Polish. Okay. Let's do a fianchetto and castle and go d4. I want to create an IQP over here on d5 if they allow us. They haven't, so we'll go for b3 break now. They take and we take back with the queen. Now the bishop can't move immediately. Can we go for knight e5, knight e5, knight d4, queen check, knight c3, knight c6, bishop d7? No, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that right now. Let's simply go knight c3 here, bishop g7, and then we will try to block them from castling by going bishop a3. Let's see how the game goes on after this. Darshu, I'll not be accepting your challenge now. I'm really sorry. We played two games, right? So let me play some games with random players as well today. So what is the threat here? Queen a4. They want to play what? I'm not able to understand the threat. So let's go knight b5, threatening knight d6 check. I think they'll play bishop f8 now. Yes, that was expected. Okay, what do we do now? We can still go for knight d6 check, right? That will stop them from castling. Do we have any other threat right now? Any other candidate moves, guys? Knight e5, bishop a6, bishop d5, but they'll just castle then. Let's go for knight d6 check, but what if the king moves to d7 then? That's the problem, right? So knight d6, king d7, knight e5, knight e5, d5, bishop d6, bishop d6, king d6, pawn takes knight, and should be good over there. Okay, let's go knight d6 check. But there's knight d4 as well. Okay, I have to be careful about knight d4 move. Bishop takes, I'll just take with the, yeah. Still they can't castle, so that's good thing for us. We'll try to keep them in locks and not allow them to castle as long as we can. Now we have this threat, pawn e4, pawn takes, and we go knight e5. Queen f7 is a threat, so they play bishop e6. We play knight c6. Okay, knight moves to e4. d5 is slightly weak now. They want to capture the bishop. They want to go knight c3 maybe. Let's just take the bishop back. What about queen c3 now? Okay, f6. f6, f6, f6. Okay. Okay, somebody's messaging me. I'll check the message. Let's support the pawn so that the knight is free to move. So now, can I move knight e1? Let's go knight e1. Okay, time pressure also. I have to keep a look on the time there. Somebody's messaging me. Let me just check. Who's that? Yeah, Sarasva. Okay. Uh, Sarvasva. Yeah, Sarvasva. Sorry, Sarvasva. I keep forgetting your name there. Should I take knight d4? Just support the pawn. Bishop e6 would be a mistake now. Bishop g4. I have f3, so nothing to worry there. Bishop somewhere else. d7. Maybe, yeah, bishop d7 is possible. Okay, rook d8. Now we can try to. Oh, did I miss f3? No, there was knight c3 there, right? Knight c3, yes. I didn't miss. I didn't miss. Okay. Let's go here. Queen c3. Okay. How will the exchange work out for me? Is a question. I can go bishop takes knight, queen takes queen, pawn takes, knight c5, pawn f5, and I don't like that position. How can I deny the exchange? I can go queen a4, pawn b5. No, not possible. Let's go queen a4, but there has to be something there. I mean, I don't like this move for some reason. Maybe there's e6, b4 or something over there. Something. I'm not able to figure out what it is. I have rook c1 next. Okay, now they want to go for the exchange anyhow. Yeah, let's think now what we can do about this. If I go queen c2, they'll go queen c3 again, right? So let's go for this exchange now. And they want to go knight to c4. Let's take the. Should I take the knight? No, this is a weak pawn. I should not. I should go knight b4. Knight f4, sorry. This player is really playing strong now. Okay, I have to start playing really fast. E5 and c5 are the outposts. Okay, let's go rook b8, rook b1, making sure the bishop can't move. Let's go back. Okay, let's go. Oh, there is bishop takes, right? Yeah, you can go rook takes now. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it absolutely. That was a nice tactic there. I think it's just time pressure. I missed a very nice move. Yeah, okay, let's keep playing. I really missed a nice move there, guys. That was rook takes c6. Yes. I really had a good winning move there. Am I missing out on simple moves now? I think this is the sign of tiredness. Okay, let's try to trap the knight if possible. Ah, knight c1 check was there. Hmm. No, this is losing, I guess. This is absolutely losing. Check. I cannot win in 4 seconds, that is for sure. Oh, d6 is hanging. Okay, I'll just resign now. Okay, good game. Okay, I'll just go back to tournament. I lost a lot of points there, guys. Okay, okay, just cutting off my face. Sarvasva. Okay, this is 2382. Let's try to focus now. Suthir is here. Aviator X. Yes, Suthir P. You can challenge me, Suthir. You can challenge me on Aviator X. Okay, Aviator X. That's good to know. Yes, you can challenge me next, Sudhir. Aviator X, yes, you can challenge me next. Okay. I don't like exchanging the bishops, but that's okay now. I don't think I have any other way to develop those pieces. Castles, knight moves, queen c1. Now I think I have knight e3 there. Knight fork, queen e7. Everything is well defended, so I can go for one of the rooks. Now they have what, two extra pawns? I need to get one of them for sure if I want to win. Okay, knight b3. Let's go for the free pawn. Can we? No, we can't. Because this rook c3, bc3, rook d3. No, rook d3, rook d3. No, it doesn't work that way. So maybe rook d3, queen b2, queen f6, queen f6. No, it won't work. It won't work that way. Let's try to get the queen away first and double up the rooks. Queen e5. Okay. Again. This is an intense game. Again, another intense one. Knight d5 is their h3. Now they have stopped all the threats. So let's drive the queen away. Hope it works. F4, queen g3, knight moves somewhere. C2 is the weak square, but the knights are guarding really well all of these points. So I have to create some play on the king side, or maybe just go A5, A4, something with the A pawn. Lot of time pressure there. 2 minutes and 10 seconds only. Okay, queen B4 offering a queen exchange. Should we go for it, guys? What do you think? Queen takes, knight takes, rook moves, knight goes back to C3. Let's go for it. Now the knight has to start showing its true colors. This. Provoke B3. Okay, knight D5, what is the idea? Knight here, knight check, king F, knight F6, all seems to be okay. Let's go with knight B6 here. Time pressure, so I have to keep playing fast. C3 now, let's attack the knight. And now knight C5, A3. Let's do this and come back to A7. Okay, let's give up this for the B2 pawn because they are connected passers. And we can get G2 as well, I guess. Okay, knight D5, I have to be careful. Oh, that's a mistake, right? That was a mistake because now knight F6 and we are losing. Yeah, that was a blunder. Rook D2 was a blunder, definitely. Now I have to just play for this. And I have to pray that they don't get a passer pawn. Pawn B4. The king has to rush now. I think they'll play rook takes. Okay, pawn takes, that's good. Maybe a check. Yeah, that was the right move. Pawn push. And now I have to just get all of these pawns and sacrifice the rook for this pawn and try to push the pawns and get a passer with the king and these pawns. Unless they are able to do the Lucena and create a bridge. Rook takes, king moves, pawn push. Okay, check and king goes back, rook goes back. Okay, many moves there, check, they want to build a bridge. Let's go back and defend. Ah, okay, I'm losing on time, I have no increment there. Okay, but good game, coming to a good end. Okay, so I'll just pause here. I think Suthir wanted to play with me. Suthir, I'll just challenge you, or you can challenge me, Suthir, if you're there. Nikolai is here. Hello, Nikolai. Good to hear from you, Nikolai. So, guys, if you want to challenge me, you can do that. Sarth is here. Hello, Sarth. Good to see you. Sarth, challenge me 3 plus 2 blitz or in a casual mode, please. Okay, Nikolai, just you can let us know where are you from and if you want to play with me, you can challenge me, guys. Okay. Yes, Nikolai, you can challenge me on my ID. Uh, 3 plus 2, you can challenge me. 3 plus 2 casual. Let's try to play with. Let's go knight c3. Yeah, 3 plus 2 is okay. You can challenge me casual, please. Challenge me casual, okay? Okay, I'll just abort the game as yeah, okay. Played the move. Let's go knight f3. Play Valdemar is here. Hello, play Valdemar. Good to see you back after many days. Also, guys, you can let me know which opening you want me to play against you so that you can practice your openings, guys. Also, if you're new to the channel, just make sure you subscribe and also make sure, guys, you like the stream before you close it. Okay, lost two games there back to back. Okay, that's okay. It happens sometimes. Okay, so that's okay. Fine, let's try to go ahead. But if you rematch me now, then you will get white. Go for Queen's Gambit. I have c4 as well, just to make the bishop go away, but I want to keep the position open there. There is bishop b5, there is b5, pawn b5 is also good move, a6 and b5. Idea is to go pawn takes, and then go b4 as the knight is pinned. e6 b5, let's see, let's wait. Okay, g5, and they want us to take the knight away so that they can capture on h7. That's their idea. So what do? We just try to, what if we just capture, and then go knight e4, bishop e4, bishop e4, queen e4, and g4 is hanging, but we can't do anything. So can we just take this pawn takes and knight g4, bishop h7, king h8? Hmm. Okay, let's go pawn takes pawn first. Okay, idea is to capture the knight right away. And if they don't take the pawn, they play g5. We can go knight e4 then. Idea is that we can get the pawn on d4 if we play perfectly here with a check, and can take the bishop as well next. This is interesting. Let's see what happens then. Knight g4 g6. Okay, knight g4 g6 was recommended. Knight e5. So always, Nicola, when you're giving the move, it's good to mention the move number because it becomes difficult there to find out. Okay, g6, I don't want to weaken the castle there. I'm not pushing any of my pawns. I just want to keep everything safe. And now after knight e4, there is no more attack on this h7 pawn. Knight can't move, knight is pinned, so they can take the pawn on d4 and that's it. They have no attack thereafter. We can take the knight, pawn takes, and we can take on g5. Okay, now we can just take e5. Can we take e5? We can. The question is, should we take e5? Let's go for e5. Let's see how it goes. Pawn takes, and now there is d4, bishop takes, queen takes, pawn takes d4. Okay, let's develop the pieces now simply. f5 is really good for us, so we can just take the pawn on g5. Sarth is here. Hello, Sarth. Yes, Sarth. We'll play after this. Send me a casual challenge, everyone, please. Yeah. Meanwhile, guys, if you have any queries, questions, please feel free to ask those questions. Okay, queen moves there. We want to go for the pawn as well, c3 pawn. They're trying to mate here, and now I think it's forced to play g6. There is no other way to defend it. Now they'll play f5, and now we can go for the c3 pawn. The rook is hanging. They can take here. We can just take it back with the pawn. We'll see how queen e5. Queen f3 maybe trying to get this pawn. We can just go rook f1, f8. Bishop g6, interesting. Let's take the queen. Yes. Okay, let's go for the next one. Play Valdemar. I think you challenge next. We'll accept your challenge. Saad, please hold on. Okay, guys, sorry. You can tell me the opening which you want to play, which you want me to play. I'll play that opening against you so that you can practice. Also, guys, if you are new to channel, make sure you subscribe, okay, so that you get all the notifications, and you also press the bell icon so that you get all the notifications when we are online. Yeah, I'm losing a pawn now. I should have developed the bishop and knight before going a5 and b5. So knight d5, yes, knight d5, pawn d5, bishop b5, and yes, I've lost a pawn there. Now let's quickly develop all the pieces. There is no threat as of now on the d5 pawn. So we'll develop all the pieces quickly. Pawn c2 is attacked. e6 is slightly dangerous because of this. This knight moves on f3. Okay, bishop d3. Interesting. Should we or should we not? We should not. We are pawn down. We should not exchange. Now we are equal. We have equal pawns. We can exchange now. Now rook e1. Bishop h6. Okay. Let's move rook f7. Queen e1. This bishop is annoying. I have to get this somewhere. Knight c6 somewhere. This knight and rook have to come out quickly now, guys. b2 is hanging, so I'll go for that pawn. Okay, they defended the pawn first. Very good. Play Valdemar. You are playing really well. Rook b8 is there now. Next, rook b1, knight c5, knight e4. Doesn't look good. e6 is hanging, so let's save the pawn first. Oh, they have bishop g6, h6, queen g6, bishop g7, and the bishop is defended there. Well, let's go queen b6. If they take, we can just take back with the pawn. Also, the rook can't move thereafter because we have queen f2 as well. That's a wise decision. What's next? If the bishop goes away somewhere, okay, now I think they have blundered. Yeah, queen f2 check. I was waiting for this moment. Make sure that I don't miss this. Sorry, Valdemar. Sorry, Nikolai. No takebacks. Queen moves. Hmm. Queen e6, I have a mate on g2, so they cannot go queen e6. The only problem is this bishop, if I can get rid of it. Okay, I think they have missed it. There is a mate here. So good game, play Valdemar. Let's try to play with Sarth next. Sarth is also a very good player. d4, let's go knight f6. e3, I think you play this, right? No, I don't remember what you play. Let's go g6. Bishop g7. Castles. d5. Okay. e6. This is going exactly symmetrical. Hmm. Yeah, the knight is very active. The c3 knight. Yes, I played Queen's Gambit declined against you, Sarvasva. And ABCD saw I said I thought I was better. Yeah, everyone has to improve, right? Yeah. You rating is and now in August. You yes, 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 Nikolai. Hard work, right? It's all hard work. You have to keep working hard there. C8. Everything is very active and very nicely set up pieces. While my pieces are on opposite sides, right? This is not the right way to play. Let's see how it goes ahead. They do have knight b5. Okay, queen moves. Now, should we go for the bishop? Let's take their bishop. c4. They have bishop a6 available. Rook c3. bc3. Knight d5. Yeah, that was expected. Queen d7. Rook d1. Yes, thanks, Nikolai. Okay, bishop e6, queen a6, queen g4, knight f5, knight b5, a lot of threats there. So I have to take the pawn, take the bishop and go g4 now, sacrificing the a7 pawn. Let them take on a7. That's the point. I think they should be fine taking on a7 as well. Okay, knight g4, this is hanging on b6. Knight d3 is not working, e7 is hanging and everything is now falling apart. And I go g5, g4 here. Yeah, now it's all about time pressure. Rook takes, queen b6. Okay, Okay, knight now. Knight takes, bishop takes, knight f4. This is just time pressure move. Let's see. Yeah, they can just take it, right? Yeah, that was not a smart choice. That was not a smart choice at all. Queen e2, I think I can go queen b1 check. Queen b1 check was a mate there. Yeah, queen b1 check. Yes, just I think I just clicked here and just queen b1. So maybe yeah. Okay, so yeah, I have to stop here for today, guys. I'm really hungry now. I'm declining your challenge. Okay, very good game there. Okay. Okay, guys, let's stop here for today. It was a fantastic stream. It was fun to play with all of you guys. I had really good time. And yes, so see you soon, guys. Bye bye. Take care until we meet in the next stream, guys. Okay. So see you then. Bye bye.